Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the controversial parent tag. So there's 8 different things that I'm going to talk about. And remember, it's just my opinion, nothing else. And it's not that crazy. Do what you want. Your kids, do what you want. Right? Right, Mila? Oh, high five. Thanks. So, let's get started. There's 8 of them. So number 1, pro-life or pro-choice? We're digging in deep. Number 1. My opinion is that there's a point, I feel like. And there's different situations you can be put into, but I think a baby is a baby, and it is very sad if anything were to happen by your own choice to the little baby that had no chance. But I would say circumstantial, I can see one side of it. The other side I can see. So I can kind of see both. But I don't believe that you can be like 39 weeks and do anything to hurt the baby. But wow, I'm like not on either side here. What am I doing? So I would say I'm pro life. We're gonna go with that. Okay, number 2, baby wearing. So I like baby wearing. My baby hated it. So it was very hard to like it when somebody just screamed the whole time in it. So with this next baby, I feel like he'll be more like wanted to be held, and this little one hated it. So I'm for baby wearing as long as the baby likes it. Mila, on the other hand, cried any second of her life that she was in it, unless my sister had her in it. So that's even funner. Okay, number 3. Mila's in the crib. I don't know. Circumcision. So I know this is becoming more popular to not do it, but for our little boy, we are doing it. Number 4, adoption. I am all for adoption if your circumstance is not ideal for your baby. Better to do that than anything else, I feel like. Number 5, baby piercing. So, funny story with Mila, she did not get her ears pierced until like a month ago. Because my husband was like, oh, she should have the choice, which is another opinion people have, is they should have a choice if they want their ears pierced or not. I had mine done very young that I don't remember, and I feel like that was a better option. When she grows up and she doesn't want earrings, she could take them out. But for her at 10 years old to want earrings and to go through the pain of it, I'd rather just do it now, and then when she grows up, if she doesn't want them, she doesn't want them. Totally up to her. But if she does, then they're there, and she doesn't have to go through the pain of your ears getting pierced, because it is painful. My sister just got one of hers re-pierced. She said it was pretty bad. Okay, number 6, breast milk versus formula. So this is one topic that like got to my core after I had Mila. So I wanted to breastfeed her. Obviously I didn't. I pumped for a year because she was tongue-tied, lip-tie. And the amount of pressure I feel like you feel both ways. Like if I was giving her formula when I was giving her breast milk, because I did pump, so I did supplement some of the time. There's a pressure there of mixing, and then there's a pressure of all of the things. So I feel if you're gonna do formula, do formula. No pressure. As long as your baby is fed and happy and thriving, it doesn't really matter. And the pressure on new moms is like ridiculous. So if you are a new mom out there and you don't breastfeed and it's not working out for you and you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning crying, not worth it. Let me tell you. That was me, 4 a.m., crying my eyes out because it hurt so bad because she was tongue-tied, lip-tied before she was diagnosed, whatever. I was crying, and that night I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore because it's not worth it to me. To be as upset as you get because it does hurt really bad, and you want to do it so bad, and you can't. And the baby's crying, and everything is a mess already. So I would say totally up to the mom. Don't feel the pressure. I am for breast milk when it works, and I'm for formula when it doesn't, because either way, Mila was both, and she came out fine. Like my mom said, it won't be on their resume, and it won't be the first question their husband asks them. So they're going to be okay. That's my opinion on that one. Number 7. This one has changed in my life since being a mom. Cry it out method. So if you've watched my previous videos, I have done it. I am still iffy about it just because I feel like an infant, this can get real controversial, I think an infant might need more of the attachment, because that's why when they're starting the attachment, and to leave them crying is, I can see it being psychologically damaging. But at Mila's age, almost 2 years old, she knows how to manipulate, she knows how to get what she wants, she knows she cries, I come. She knows. So I feel like I could do cry it out now versus when she was an infant or younger. I couldn't have done it. And I won't do it with the next baby either. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know how he's going to be. Mila was extremely easy. Put her in the crib, walk away, last 20 months of her life. She's been amazing. So I can't complain about her one little bout with Cry It Out that we just did. So a little update on her crying it out, whatever. First 2 times I did it nap in bed, it was like 45 minutes, but it was more like like attention, come get me type of cry. It never escalated to what she had done previously, was like gagging and doing all the whole shebang. So that's when I kind of knew she was ready to do it also. But she now says mine for everything. Anyhow, that's how I knew she was ready to do it. And she's already self-soothed before, so she knew what to do. She just got comfortable. The 3 days that I would come in and get her was like all she needed, and then she would cry for me to hold her every single time. So I feel like I just repeated myself 17 times, but anyhow, so Cry It Out, I'm for it. A little bit older, but my opinion might change when I have not a newborn. I won't do it as a newborn because I know they need the attachment. But it might change as a 6-month-old, 4-month, whatever you start it. If this next baby isn't as perfect as Mila. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that opinion. Last one, number 8, smacking. So, Mila, you're silly. So my opinion on smacking, I don't hit Mila, nor does my husband. I have seen effects of smacking. When you smack them, they smack you, and then you're telling them not to hit, but you're hitting them. So it's kind of a little confusing to them at that point. I will not smack Mila ever in her life. I was never smacked. My husband was, and so he comes from that thing, from smacking and all of that. So it is kind of something that we do talk about once in a while, but we're kind of both on the same page. She's really good most of the time. Most of the time I can just look at her and I'm like, you're done. And she's like, oh, okay. Or I like bring her, remove her from the situation. Boop. Boop. So most of the time I just remove her from the situation. If she's being naughty or anything like that, I'll tell her what we should do and then remove her. Also, funny story is she started smacking me. And I'm like, lady, I never even hit you a day in your life. How do you know? Like, but I think it's just like a reflex. So yeah, I've never smacked her or bit her, and she, as now, will smack me or then bite my arm that is pulling her. So that's fun. So I guess it's controversial, right? That's why it's controversial parenting time. So that is all of the main topics that I wanted to talk about. Once again, this is just my opinion. You can have yours. Everyone has one. That's perfectly fine. Mine could probably change, just like Cry It Out. I was never going to do it, and I just did it. So I think you change and evolve with your parenting, just like as things come up and life changes. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Bye.